So, on this week's adventure, we got to take a look at the Adams Grist Mill in Bellows Falls, Vermont. And pretty much got an all-access tour of the entire facility. Lots of history, lots of information, and just a fascinating place to be. I'd like to thank Lonnie Lisai and Jim Narkowitz for all their extra time and attention that they gave to us. Enjoy.
This building it's good that it has stayed as
built in 1831
Okay.
by John Carey. He built it for the canal people. And where you just park right there, the canal
That's where the canal used to
right
go, yeah.
across. And in the early 1920s, the power company came in and they wanted the rights to make electricity. So what they did was they Mr. Adams, that owned it at the time, made a deal with them. They paid for all the equipment, everything, free electricity as long as it ran.
the power
did.
company paid for all
They
of it.
wanted the water that bad. And it was even so that in the summertime when the electricity with all the paper mills and everything, the paper mills would have to shut down so there was enough power so they could run
So
this.
the paper mills were still running on water
There's
power.
a paper mill right next door
Right.
to us.
That was water power, or did they
It
go with
was
electricity?
until the power company took the canal out,
Okay.
and now it
Yeah.
turned into
Do you know
Hydroelectric.
originally the power
1921 they started talking about it. 1927 everything was running by electricity.
and what? So right now there's like 3 GE turbines in there. What was it before there were turbines? Were there
It was water. It was
water wheel?
like wheel turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
That's what I
way
had
down
thought.
in the basement, and then the next floor up under here is where they converted everything to electricity. This is all the electric.
And some of the old shafts are still up here. I
And
can't
so what
remember.
they did was they converted everything over,
Right.
and these were the electric motors. These 6 electric motors replaced the water-powered turbines
Right.
in 1921.
And they were all belt driven off the
they
turbine
were all
from
belt,
downstairs.
And so they would grind everything here. It would go upstairs. In the summertime, it was real hot, so you'll see a lot of this metal. And the metal would go up through. There's a sifter upstairs. Then they would sift. It would go up through 7 elevators. There's a belt I'll show you on the other side with the little cups that would send it up. And it would get stored in these 4 great big bins. Corn was the main grain. They did do some wheat, oats, and barley for feeding farm animals. Then when they wanted to release it, there's 27 of these chutes around the building. And they would put barrels or valves underneath. It got distributed locally. There's a wagon down below that even has the runners on it for the winter time. They also sent things out on train. And near the end, when the farm started to diminish in 1961, when it closed, they were bringing the grain and stuff in. There was the train would bring it in. There's a trap door there. They would have a chute slide that would bring some of those.
The trains are just up. So they
Right
would
up
unload
there,
it
right
right
up.
there across the
It
road.
would go through the chute and come
Okay.
right down and bring
Huh.
it into the building.
That's
And
awesome.
we just found that out a little
Yeah,
while
I
this
never
summer
knew
because
that.
the Frank Adams, there was Horace Adams that bought it in 1875. Frank Adams was the son. He took it over. In 1929, he died, and his son Gerald took it over, and he ran it until 1961 when it closed. There was a few other people that owned it after John Carey that built it. He was so impressed with it, he ran it for the first 7 years.
Very cool.
And we had some cousins of Gerald Adams that came in this summer, and they live over near the Sunapee area, and Gerald had this, and he used to go over to Sunapee on a cottage for vacation in the summer. Well, there was a lot of Adams family, and they had a house on Atkinson Street up here that somebody owns now, and they was not big enough, the cottage, so they bought a farmhouse over in Sunapee, and they would go over there. Well, these cousins came over and they brought us pictures in these big book things, like photo albums, but they were like a heavy vinyl type thing, and they had a gold clasp with a hook thing on them. I never seen any picture albums like it, and they had all kinds of pictures of the Adams family.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
they
slick.
gave us some other things that they had,
That's pretty
and they
slick.
were cousins.
Actually, have
and they brought us all
Yeah.
this stuff, and
yeah,
that's how we found out near the end that they were not producing anything.
right.
So was this also like a retail front for the grain and all that?
Could you
You come in and buy?
Say, hey, I got a farm. and
Yeah,
I-
people could come in local, so like instead of going to the grocery store and buying 5 pounds
Right.
of whatever, there was corn here and this bin here, and there was wheat here. They did sell flour, but it was Sasota flour, or
Huh.
and it was not produced here, but they did sell flour.
Okay.
They also sold hay and the flour and the grains.
Huh. And you said the building was built in 1821?
1831.
31.
Yeah. And so they were talking of tearing it down after it closed, and 4 or 5 people from town got together, and they ended up forming the Bellows Falls Historical Society.
Okay.
So you will see other things around that are related to things being donated to the Historical
Right,
Society,
yeah.
but they are not anything to do with running
Right.
the mill.
But they're local too around here.
Yeah, you'll see, this is how they kept warm, this stove here, that was the only heat that they had. The office used to share with the paper mill next door, and then when the paper mill closed, they tore that building down. Bellows Falls had a creamery, they had an old forge, there's a wood stove on the side that has Bellows Falls on it. Down in that annex down there, when you go down there, watch your steps, because it either steps down or steps up, so you
Okay.
won't stub your and fall. And there's the creamery stuff down there, there's a sleigh that Mr. Adams took his family to church in, the wagon that he delivered, and then there's also the creamery stuff, and then there was a called machine company. Can't think of the name.
What was the name of
But there's-
the creamery that
The
you...
creamery, it was the
Laurel
Up at the
Dairy?
Tunbridge Fair, there's the old butter
It's-
churn that's...
it's the big. It was the oldest creamery in the
Yeah.
United States. It's called Vermont Farm Machine
Yeah,
Company.
that's what it was.
And there's butter churns down there, there's milk testers, all kinds of stuff, and then the machine, the washing, it was an old machine company, and there's an old Ringer washing machine from the
Okay.
Bellows Falls.
Huh.
So this is the wood stove that
Yeah.
they had.
Very
It
cool.
says Iron Foundry on it.
God, I
And,
I bet you people try to buy that off you all the time.
they want anything that has to do with Bellows Falls.
Yeah.
That's right. Not going to sell it. It's
Yeah.
good that you guys have collected.
Would you like to see where they put where they use the machine, change everything downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
sure.
there's
Go
also,
downstairs.
when the canal came in, there's a large penstock down there where the water would come in and go down to the bottom floor.
Okay.
That's
And
awesome.
I'll get Lonnie and he'll give you that tour down there.
All right. Sounds good.
Everybody's Machine Company is the name of the Ringer washer.
Nice.
I don't know, I just couldn't think of it. And you'll see a lot of these trap doors and stuff. This is the main elevator. There's 7.
Right.
There's actually 6 floors to this building. The 2 below being the boot and the cupola on the top being the head. So there's the old where they have the water down below, then the machine. This is actually the main floor, but it's actually the 3rd floor. There's 2 floors above us plus the cupola on the top where they had the 4 great big bins.
Huh. Are the bins, everything's still up there, I would assume.
Everything is still there.
Yeah. It's a heavy
Except
duty
you have
building.
You have to climb up, and then you gotta climb ladders and stuff to get up into the top part. We give a tour on these 2 floors. But if you're really interested, we can probably take you out, but we won't take you all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
But Lonnie will show you down a ladder and stuff with the water.
Yeah, the old turbine.
Still some water, but there isn't as much water as there used to be because we didn't have as much rain this year.
Yeah.
This is the belt that ran continually, and these are the little cups that they put the grain and stuff in, send it upstairs, put it through the sifter, and then store it in the 4 great big bins.
Huh.
Then they would send it back down through these chutes. This one says oats on it, a lot of them had corn and
How did they keep the vermin out of?
I'm sure they had some, maybe they had cats.
Yeah, they can say they hired a kid to
cats.
plug
There
them.
was people in the building all
Yeah,
the time.
I would
too.
assume that it would have continually rotated
And
the stuff.
somebody said, "Can you imagine the sound in here?" I said, "Well, I bet you they didn't. They were hard of hearing because I don't think
Yeah.
they had earplugs back then."
No, they would have just jammed in some
Cotton or
cotton
something.
or whatever.
These are different things that use for doing corn and stuff. We just have them here so to
Yeah.
demonstrate they didn't have anything to do with the
Historical.
historic. And then this is the elevator that goes to the mixer downstairs. These are the old stones that were used before the 1900s with the water. And that's the power company out in the back is
Right.
still here. And then this one's kind of cool. This one here has a nail holding it down, but there's a lever, and you could hold up on the lever to shut everything down so they didn't have to keep running downstairs.
So it shut down the
They would
entire.
they would pull that up and it would shut everything down.
Huh.
So they go home for the night?
This is the fuses that they use for the electricity, and these
Right.
are all the old boxes, because we're used to, I don't know if you've
Well,
ever seen
yeah.
these.
Oh, yeah. From years ago.
Yeah.
But look at all the copper and the size of the fuses
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Bygone era.
But then Mr. Adams was pretty smart, because he didn't have an electric bill. Can you imagine paying the electric bill to keep the mill running?
No, that's all I can do is imagine.
Yeah.
You have to be a millionaire.
Yeah. It's cool that it's all old school electric,
I don't know
General
if Lonnie
Electric.
went downstairs or not.
Yeah, he
I'll
took
go-
someone down.
I'll go check
That's
it
all
out.
right.
He probably took them down there first, but we can send you down. You can gather right in with them. And before you leave, if you sign our guest registry,
Yeah.
so we know where people are coming from. When we apply for grants, they like to know how many people we have and where the people are coming from. The past few weeks, we've had people from Toronto, Denmark, I think Australia. We haven't had any of and that one in the inside says Fry's Measure Mill, 1875 on it, and we looked it up online, and they had one that sold at an auction for over $250.
Look at that.
Yeah, like I say, I've been over there. That's
This
a nice place
company
too.
is still here, but they make
Yeah.
shaker boxes now. They don't
Yeah.
make the measurers anymore.
That's cool.
And a lady told me the other day.
So that's the same era as this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a little bit. It started before,
Yeah.
and it shut down. It's still running, but they make shaker boxes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they do have a wheel on the outside that they.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to live over there, so I'd stop by occasionally.
It's still in business.
I love looking at the old photographs and like, wow, what a different time.
And so we had the museum here, but they found out that they couldn't keep the paper records and stuff because in the wintertime the mice would start chewing it. And
Right.
It wasn't good for the stuff. So they
not safe,
moved
yeah.
it to a building over on the other side of town. Then they moved it from there because there wasn't enough room. And they put stuff in the basement, and they had small displays and a couple exhibits. And they were at 31 Westminster. And then this past year, we obtained that 46 Canal, so now we have a real museum. There's lots of display space. We have all the archives in one area in the other room. And the lady that is our archivist and another lady that comes in on Wednesdays, they're going through everything and recording everything, and then they're going to make it all digital.
I was going to say, I was wondering if you're going to digitize it, because the paper only lasts so long.
And then they're going to share it with the library, because the library used to have a lot of stuff stored there too.
Right.
So I got the light on the.
Yeah.
See this-
Okay, the gate, I see that now.
The gate's to the left, and that's the turbine. And you could just barely make out the fin.
Yeah.
And I always look for bodies. I don't see any there.
Yeah.
You guys doing some
Some mice?
Actually, I haven't seen. I only saw one mouse in 4 years.
Oh, wow.
If there's nothing for them to eat, they won't really want to hang
Yeah.
out, right? Yeah.
And so in the 70s, when EPA came down, they crushed the sluice going out of the building,
Yeah.
and water backed up.
Yeah.
So now it's there permanently.
Yeah.
And now if they drain it, it will rot the wood.
Yeah.
They call it dry rot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually weird. You think it's rotting the wood. It's actually preserving it.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but it's true.
Yeah, all those timbers that will be
Yes.
at the bottom of lakes for hundreds and hundreds of
Yes,
years.
yes.
and fine,
So
yeah.
same. I'll catch up to you guys in a second. I'm going to show them a couple more things.
Yep.
So this is the highlight of the building. So this is all the water. Remember I showed you the turbine?
Yep.
Okay, the turbine's down below, and look what it's powering. It's powering this,
And they're wooden.
this, and there's a belt up there that goes that way.
Oh.
So look at all the gears.
The teeth on that are wood, right?
Yep.
This particular one is wood.
Wow.
So if one breaks, doof, put it right back in.
That's awesome.
But if these bent, the metal ones,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Wow.
But to me, this is amazing. We can't put the exact date on this because they made so many changes to upgrade it. So we know the turbine's on 1831
Yeah.
as a paddle wheel. So it could be anywhere from 1860 to 1908. So.
You ever run into, I mean, I'm sure you've crawled all over this building. You ever run into historical graffiti?
There's a lot on the walls,
Yeah.
on the boards.
Yeah, that's
Really?
awesome.
Especially upstairs when they be on the sides, they have the weights here, and they'll.
Yeah.
You can tell this is original.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. And that one there is original. Okay, over here, up here. Okay, that's where one of the millstones went. See the circle?
Yep.
All right. See that right there? That there,
Yeah.
that there,
Mm-hmm.
and that there. I could take a tool and adjust it, make it perfectly even. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep.
So there's three.
To center it. Yeah.
Center it, because otherwise you could have granite for flour. you got it, so you can adjust it, and that'd be done. And what we don't know is exactly how this was powered back there with water. It just kind of gets bungled up. We don't.
Yeah.
You know, there's a hole over here. So we're not sure how it was powered. It's one of the mysteries. So we'll go this way. So far so good.
Yeah.
This is an amazing building.
It is. So history. I was born in the wrong century.
Where did you grow up? Here.
Yeah.
Okay. What street were you guys on?
I grew up on Brockway's Mills Road.
Oh,
Town
Brockway.
Rock
So
Mill.
down Rockingham. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was his neighbor just up the road.
Yep. Brockway Mills.
That's a whole nother
They had.
bit of history there.
No.
Didn't they
it's
have
pretty-
the original grist mill? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
It
original
was
one.
sawmill,
Yeah.
but I
Yes,
think that
yes.
they also
Yeah.
did
They
some.
they made manufactured rifles, Brockway's rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the first one in Rockingham. Okay, over here. So this is where we start thinking the mill. So the grain would be dropped down here.
Holy moly!
Yeah, take a look down there.
Yeah.
Now, originally 1831, they didn't have all this. They period upstairs.
Holy
So
moly.
they didn't have all this.
That's a big bin.
So this figure 1850, the grain's coming off the trains, dropping it down here. All right, so this elevator, he showed the elevator upstairs, the
Yeah,
primary?
yeah.
That'll pick it up. And see the chute right here?
Yeah.
We'll drop it off. And this will take it up 7 stories.
Huh.
So if you want to go up, you can. Okay, and then see that elevator right there? Excuse me, chute. Same principle. We'll put
Yeah.
down grain for some reason. Say wheat. So the wheat will go down here. And this machine's 1870. It's a huge winnow machine. Fanning machine. Shakes, shakes, shakes. Yes, yes. That kind of cool? So this would, and then we get done, all you're left with the seeds. Remember I showed you, open up that thing? The seeds would go in that chute that would go in here.
Huh.
So, and then the chaff we blown out of here down below, and they save that and mix it with corn, feed the animals.
Silage.
Nothing went to waste.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
back then.
But yeah, I mean, just feed the animals. I mean, imagine, say there's 10,000 cows in the area. Each cow eats 50 to 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Do the math. I
That's
can't
a
do it.
lot of. It's a lot of poop.
Yeah,
food,
a lot
a
of-
lot of food.
A lot of food. Of course, summertime is different with grass. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, over here, everything over from here over is all water power. So remember that wheel right there?
Yeah.
That's moving. That wheel's moving. That wheel's moving. And there's no clutch in between. They're all moving at the same
All
time.
direct drive, yeah.
However, see this, if I put that belt on here, I could tighten it or loosen it.
Mhm.
So if I tighten it,
Increase the speed or whatever.
right, if I let go, that wheel will go, but this won't go. Okay,
Right.
follow my reasoning here. This is moving. This is moving. The belt's on here. Okay, see where the belt went?
Yep. One side and the other.
Okay,
Okay.
so when we go up 7 stories, we're going to follow that all the way up through.
Wow.
If you still want to go up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll see anything I can.
This is this is our building. This is history.
Yeah.
My grandfather, my grandfather used to come down here buy bulk, take it back to the store, put it in 5-pound bags. I mean that's what they did.
Yeah. Sell it,
Potatoes,
resell it, yeah.
onions. So you got that. So keep that in mind when you go upstairs. Keep
I
that
didn't
in
know
mind.
that
The
that
main.
went all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
I thought gravity would have helped. I guess to get it up there, that would.
You have to get it up
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's
And don't forget, when they once the grain started getting from the Midwest, they had to upgrade this place. So 1908, they did a major overhaul.
What's what are these plates, Lonnie?
Those are
the stones, right?
that replaced the millstones. I'll show you upstairs. There's a big circle. And they show you the machines upstairs.
Yeah.
That would grind it. So that replaced.
The actual mill, the
Mill
actual stone. Yeah.
I wonder
Okay,
if- Yep, go ahead.
and then this wheel here would be on here.
Yeah.
So before the steel, that you're saying it was wood?
Before the steel.
Okay.
The wooden would go on there.
Wow.
And look at this is made of wood. That's
Richard.
insane.
Do you think those were made right up here in the square, back before the place burned down?
Chester.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, I gotta get a picture of that.
So you know where they were made. That's awesome.
This is right here.
Yeah.
So there's no debate. We're not sure if they made that type of there, but look at
Yeah, look, they're just pieces.
I mean,
All the
seriously. And that would be on here.
Wow. Nice.
before steel. Yeah.
Okay, down over here. And I show you this is the penstock.
Holy cow.
Okay, You have to remember, 1831. This wasn't there. It was more of a wooden sloop that
Kind of
came
a
down.
yeah shoot.
Same thing, same principle,
Yep.
and we're not sure the exact date on here. There was tin way back then. It wasn't like it was
Right.
they were making.
And that went out underneath of the parking area to
Yep.
the canal. So
Yep. And the canal was exposed back then, 1831.
right.
Imagine seeing a boat come up through. I can't put my. I can't
There
put
were
my.
there were locks back.
They're locks.
Yeah.
7 locks. Yeah.
But when did they fill that in?
They started filling it in when the train came. I'm not sure the exact date, okay? But when the train came, they did do the locks.
Right.
And I can't remember the last time the boat went up through. So unfortunately,
When
I
the
can't.
train would have.
Well,
1850,
Yeah,
but
1800s,
I'm not
yeah.
sure when the. I don't know that part of history.
Yeah. It's interesting because Bellows Falls is
Yeah.
huge train.
well,
Yeah.
it was also a huge transportation hub.
Yeah.
You had to go to Bellows Falls to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, of course, the logs coming down, they couldn't make it down the
Yeah.
road. Paper mills.
That's right.
So this is what I show the kids, and I think it's kind of neat. The corn crackers right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I show the kids this. We get a lot of kids coming down to schools. So everybody knows popcorn. Then I show them what happens after you crack the corn.
Chicken feed.
So it makes sense for the kids.
Yeah.
And they'll take that, they'll grind it more. Cornmeal, chicken feed, or corn flour. So they can relate to this.
Yeah.
So
It's all good stuff.
I think so. And then you can just see, if you can just visualize, if I move this down here, take this away, put a belt on it, it'll go right on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just look at the.
Yeah, that
The
looks
ingenuity.
fairly new. I don't know why. Or,
Clean the hell out of it.
Yeah.
that's why.
Somebody spent some time degreasing that.
We're
It's-
debating on. All right. So technically, we're not supposed to come up here. So,
First time I've ever been up here.
oh, you're in for a treat.
All right.
Restricted area. Hey.
This
I'm
is
glad
the,
I'm
this
not-
is the steepest part here.
Yep. You and I climb stairs the same way.
Yeah, I got 2 bad knees. Damn it.
Time for some new knees.
Well, that's better than 3, I guess.
I had a knee replacement, and it just takes forever to. So ignore this for now. This is part of the. I'll just show you this. See right there, pulley.
Yeah.
We're figuring way back.
Hoist. Yeah.
You hoisted up the grain from here, and you could right down there.
Get another trap door. You know how
So-
many trap doors are in this building?
A lot.
The lock.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is, and then we figured from here, once it's up here, they'll either you can get through there, or anyway. Shall we proceed?
Sure.
I'm gonna go up all the way to the top, and then work our way down. Okay, now we're stepping into the building. So we're on floor number 4. And we're gonna go up to floor number 5. Okay, but I should mention, behind us is all storage tanks. Storage bins.
Grain bins.
Grain, yep. It's all the way from here to the end of the building.
Yeah. Would this have been external in the old days? Or was this wall here? Was this wall here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like this was the outside of the building, though, apparently at one point. With the siding on the outside of the window, but maybe not.
Okay, we're stepping up in floor number 5.
Okay.
Unbelievable, huh? Okay, we're gonna go up 2 more stories,
Wow.
and then we're gonna work our way down.
So what were the This is where it was sifting?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is more of the final product. Let's go up top and then
Yeah.
come back down.
Okay.
Okay. You feel comfortable going up here?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
If you fall, I'm in trouble.
No, I'm not gonna fall.
All right.
Or if I did fall, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay. All right. So now, on your way up, just take a look up. It's truly,
Wow, look at the
it's just
oh, the shoots.
amazing.
Yeah. And
They
all
all make-
those shoots are all centering up.
Yep. And by the way, see all these? We're mapping
Yeah.
all this stuff out. So eventually, like red needs from elevator number 1, green is elevator number
Okay.
2.
You can drop a ping pong ball down.
Golf balls, we've done that.
Yeah.
You go doo, 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 doo. Okay. A little bit warmer up here, guys. Be careful coming up. Oh,
Yeah, this is old. It's almost a ladder. Oh yeah.
It truly, to see this is amazing. All right, so there's 12 storage bins here. I'm going to show you. Can you see down there?
Yep.
There's 4 on this side, 4 on that side, and wait till you see these huge ones here.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So down below is the main floor. When you first walked in.
Yep.
So we got 3 stories here.
That's 20 feet anyway down there.
Yeah. So let's get this straight here. See, this is the original Richland,
Road fly, yeah.
Yeah.
1908. It looks so small. The cupola looks so small from outside.
Yeah, it does.
But it's huge.
Now look at it.
Yeah.
This thing's huge.
It's the size of a house.
Yep. Okay, so that is the elevator, right? The main elevator. So it's 7 stories. I'm counting the cupola as a story. So you could say 6 stories plus the cupola. I don't care. It doesn't matter how you say it. Okay, so see how that there's an auger attached to that. So the drain is going to go through here. So far, so good?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're describing where a drain line will be installed. Can you tell me
Sorry.
more about what you're working on?
So,
No.
okay, if I was to close this one, this one, this one, this one, leave that one open, that means the drain's gonna go down here.
Yeah.
Or ditto, if I open up, close all these and open up that one, it's gonna go right down here. You get the principle
Yeah.
there, right? So I can control where it is going. And don't forget, there's 12 storage bins up here. So if I count the chutes, 1, 2, anyway, you can come up with 12.
Right.
And that one over there splits into one bin will go that way. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, I like all the angles and all the. You said there was 12?
12 storage bins. There's 4 here,
Yeah.
and there's 4 on that side and 4 on this side. And I showed you over there, you can see where they split
Yeah.
over there. And they go back down to I'll shine the light down.
That's amazing.
Oh, the birds.
There's birds up here?
That's him.
Oh, yeah. Are they dead? No, it looks like he's just sitting there.
I don't know.
Huh, hard telling.
Huh.
Wow, I saw. Wow. This is beautiful.
There's a mouse. Yeah. Yeah. sorry I'm taking up that time. I just kind of looked
Oh,
out here.
fantastic. I've never been up here, so.
Yeah. You get to see almost a 200-year-old building. I think this is amazing. Did
It
you see
is.
the original left, right?
Right, yeah. You can see where the nails were, the square nails. And that beam, jeez. Or is that no, that's a
That's
chute.
the auger.
That's the, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it attaches to the main, but it's the grain would come up there, and it had to go across there. All right, so we're gonna go sneak back down.
All right. Trying to follow my head.
Yeah, careful.
Big step.
I'm gonna show you one thing over here.
This way?
No, come over this way.
Okay.
All right. So when we start going back down, see this? Keep your eye. Remember, I'm going to show you this here. And that's being powered down below. The auger, you can see other chains. Now, over here. Okay. This is the one. We're going to follow this one down. Remember I showed you the upstairs, we were down below?
Yeah.
So this is being powered. Oh, I can't, sorry, get this all straight. This is powering from way down below. Remember I showed you that
In the basement.
basement? Okay. And this is the end result right here. So this is powering all these 4 elevators. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here. You catch that?
And they're all turning together?
All turning together.
Okay.
There's no clutch.
Right.
So this is powered separate from that. This one.
Okay.
So when you go downstairs, I just pointed it out. When you go downstairs, to make it more clear. All right. Make your way down. Careful going down. You mind taking the flashlight? I need 2 hands.
Watch your head over here, Dave. Even you.
It's cool how this used to be the ridge line is all post and beam.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay, when you go down, careful.
Right, I'm gonna.
Okay, we're underneath the annex. You got time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What floor or what floor is this? When we were upstairs looking down at the water where the water came in.
This would be the basement floor
Okay.
number 1.
Okay.
Come on.
Look at that stonework, Dave.
The original plans, we had the original plans.
Yeah.
It did include the annex. Okay, who's got the light? All right. So before we go in, the workers would come in this way here, and they go up, and the annex is right upstairs.
Yep.
Okay, we come downstairs. Be very, very, very careful.
Oh, we're down to the dirt.
Yeah, this is the floor number 1. And at one time, guys, this was all dry, so don't think it was. So it's 3 feet thick.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so you can take a. Remember the primary elevator?
Mm-hmm.
It's right there.
Oh, it comes all the way down here.
Yep. And so behind there, I'll give you a flashlight later. Behind there is that bin they drop the grain down.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, we just figured.
Oh, yeah, there's the water.
I just gotta see. I always get nervous looking down here.
So this used to be dry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the sleuth, we're on the south end.
Yep.
The turbine would be over there.
Right.
At one time, you could walk in here and go all the way around. So you could just take a light and.
And what, you're saying that when they block off the water, is that when all this backflow?
Yes. The sluice went that way, out that way. I think he saw the archway where the sluice went in. Didn't you say when you're fishing you could see the archway?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can actually go into it a few feet.
Okay.
So over by the river, is that where the old
Yeah.
arches, that came from this building, or is that where a bunch of them were connected to that?
We're not sure.
Okay,
So
yeah,
there was a bunch of them later on. They went different.
right,
You
okay.
want to so that's a turbine. 3 foot thick.
Huh.
So here's a
You could put a sump pump in there.
we drained it one time.
Yeah. And
And
fill back in.
filled up. Next day it was filled up.
Oh, wow.
So here, look, this is where what I can't wait to take out. Look at the wooden split. See this?
Oh, yeah.
So this
And how is this powered on this end? I don't understand.
you know as much as I do.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a really old one, and we got to do research. We're gonna take it out, show it upstairs,
Yeah.
and
Huh.
hope it could very well have been over there. But look at all the kinds of stuff down here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, there's an old street light. Is that
Yeah.
gas or electric?
Yeah, so you think it was on the.
Another washing machine, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I still come down and check for things. You never know what you're gonna
Oh,
find.
somebody shored up the foundation, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Look
Big,
what that
big
was.
soft spot there. That's really
Okay.
soft. You go right out of sight there.
What is that up there?
It's
got a sled?
Or something.
Okay.
Connect-
Bottom of a sled, is it? Or no?
Something like that.
Bottom of a carriage?
Yep.
An old wheelbarrow?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sinking.
Another one of those grain choppers right there.
Yeah.
You got 3 of them upstairs.
Huh.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, so that's that trap door. We walked right over upstairs.
Yep.
Huh.
So the employees came in through this door around
So, yep. Go
up the
upstairs.
stairs. Of course, they probably hit their time clock right here by the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably goes before the clock.
But don't forget, this is where all the storage was. You know, they had
You probably found.
the bags. They probably put the bags down here to be transferred later.
Yeah. Old wash bucket, wheelbarrows, antique windows, street lights. How'd you wind up with so many street lights?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, actually.
I think, you know that bridge that shut down over here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think those are from them. There's a whole bunch of them. You never know what you can see.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's very good. Oh,
Well, you've
thank
seen
you.
everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The only thing you haven't gone is down one of the ladders if you want to go down.
Oh, yeah.
He's off the coal down here. That's where he had all the coal. But his office was right here. This new building there.
So the coal bin, was that coming off of the train and they would sell coal from here, or
I'm not sure.
they weren't using
I'm
that
not sure.
much
It,
coal?
had nothing to do with this.
Okay, yeah.
It was storage. They had some kind of agreement with the building next door.
Okay,
So I unfortunately, the building right.
yeah. And you don't know what that building was producing, or
There's some kind of paper. If I could find the hole in the fence, we could probably go over there.
Thank you for watching. If you found that enjoyable, more information can be found at www.bellowsfallshistoricalsociety.org. Or if you'd like to help out and contribute monetarily, you can do so here. Thanks again for watching.